Good morning. I am Gail Hoover. There has always been power in the experiences chronicled in the Bible. Pastor Chris's sermon series, Power of a Story, brings light to current day situations that are individual and relatable to us. We don't know God's plan for our lives. No matter what we think our plan is or how solid it is, there seems to be nudges from God to steer us on the right path by accepting His will. In 2013, I married my husband, Jay. I had retired from my educational career and my own children were grown adults. Jay and I had planned to travel, love on our dogs, spend time with family and friends, and find some new adventures to enjoy together. In 2017, we were celebrating my 59th birthday with my family. At the end of the evening, my daughter, who is my only child to have children, announced she and her new boyfriend were moving to another country. Jay asked if she was going to get things set up and then come back for the kids. Her response was no. At the time, neither parent wanted or were capable of raising their own children. I was speechless and in total shock. My husband of 4 years, who was 64 years old then and had never had his own children, spoke out in blind faith and said, "We want them. Leave them with us." In an instant, we took on 4-year-old Jackson, 7-year-old Haley, and 12-year-old Sydney with no idea how long it would take their parents to come to their senses. I essentially lost my daughter, but more importantly, the kids lost both of their parents. We had to go through the ordeal of court to get custody. There were feelings of grief, sadness, being overwhelmed, resentment, and a lot of anger. I was so angry for several years. What was God thinking? We had so many questions about the responsibility we were taking on, the children's abandonment issues, financial obligations, the adjustment period, and our ages. Jay and I had to learn to be parents together. It is now our profound duty to pass the Christian faith on to these children. Now, 7 years later, we have an 11, 14, and 19-year-old. They have experienced success academically, socially, and spiritually. God and His abundant faithfulness have been shown to Jay, the kids, and myself through countless blessings. The blessings of Jesus' teachings and words to help us in times of uncertainty. The blessings of my husband, who is the kindest, most generous man who adores the kids and wants every good thing for them. He is not related to them by blood, but that doesn't have any bearing on how he shows his love for our grandchildren. The blessing of dear family members who always say yes if a need arises. They have been there for us every step of the way. The blessing of dear friends who love and support us. Blessings of strength, endurance, patience, and guidance pour over us. The blessing of our Southland family, whose music, children, and youth ministries exemplified genuine care and concern and took our babies under their wings. We feel the warmth, sincerity, and inclusion by our larger church family. The blessings of precious moments of joy, new adventures, meals shared together, and bubbly laughter that fills our home. The blessing of forgiveness in those feelings of anger and resentment that are now feelings of love and acceptance at God's wise plan. Yes, we have struggles and challenges, just as everyone does, but God enriches our lives with goodness and completeness. Without hesitation, I can say that our new family is thriving with God's favor. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. Jeremiah 29:11. And it just doesn't get any better than that.